Well, everybody, I hate to break it to you, but the higher-ups, they told me that all my content has to be delayed a week because of the Monarch shipment. So we're not going to have content on the channel for a whole week because my entire week was planned based around Monarch pre-orders or Monarch spoiler season. But I'm just joking. We're going to have content. It's just going to be harder for me to come up with it. I was like so ready for like easy content. It's unbelievable. But we did hit our goal. Woo! Celebrate. We hit our goal of 1,500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have subscribed. This right here, oh, I don't even have a new goal. The new goal will be, I don't know, 2,500 or something like that. I'll do it next time. This right here is not to grow the channel. That is not to whatever, talk about me. That is to celebrate you, the community, the people who are a part of the Kitchen Table TCG community. I am forever thankful for those of you who have subscribed, and I just want to celebrate you. So whenever we hit a goal, we're not talking about the next goal, but whenever we hit the goal, we celebrate those who have been here. So I want to celebrate by giving away one pack, the first pack. This is going to be great. The very first pack of Monarch First Edition that is opened on this channel will go to the winner of, this. Just leave comments in the comment section. And when I go get my first box of Monarch First Edition in a couple weeks, I guess, I don't know, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give the first pack, whatever's in the first pack, to whoever wins. So leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Actually, no, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the delay 1 week. I want to know what you're going to do over the next week, the next 2 weeks, until preview season now starts April 12th. So I don't know, what day is it? My birthday is April 4th, so in a couple days. So what are you going to do between now and April 12th to help pass the time between Monarch pre-order season or spoiler season? So let's talk about this 1 week delay because I'm really proud of everybody. That's just give yourself a pat on the back, everybody. The community has handled this so well, and that needs to be celebrated. Like I've shared a couple times where I felt like the community was being negative and that kind of thing. But what I'm seeing is people who understand, people who are not being negative about this, and everybody who is completely on board and understands LSS. And so I want to celebrate. So go ahead, stop what you're doing right now. If you're driving, pull on over to the side of the road. If you're eating dinner, just give yourself a pat on the back. You guys are doing great. It's awesome to see the positivity work through. We talked about Monarch's going to have some. The numbers are going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy release, and this makes it a little bit more crazy, but it's awesome to see the positivity. So let's keep that up as we start seeing, more canceled orders and all that stuff. Let's just keep being positive. All right, so they put out this awesome and I love the transparency of Legend Story Studios. This is the type of thing that, to me, like when I think about potentially like trying to do YouTube full time, and I'm not just showing my Patreon or whatever. I'm really trying to make this a thing, and this is why, because I really, really, really believe in Flesh and Blood. And it's not as much as I believe in Flesh and Blood, although it is a fantastic game, blah, blah, blah. It's that I believe in Legend Story Studios. I believe James White and Sasha and, Alan and the crew at Legend Story Studios, and I don't know, everybody else, really, really, really believe in their game and are passionate about their game. And the game is phenomenal. It's genius. It's amazing. It's super fun to play. But you can have the best game in the world and have terrible management and have terrible organization and have terrible reaction to when bad things happen. And that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to have the best game in the world unless you're able to react when things hit the fan, when things get really bad. And this is one of those moments where things could have gone really sour. And Legend Story Studios is taking it and problem solving and finding the best solution to the problem in order for you, the fans of the game, in order for me, the content creators of the games, and all the other amazing content creators, and in order for all of us, the players, to have cards. They are doing some really cool things to handle this issue. So let's talk about it. They put out this awesome release. They basically said they began manufacturing in January, which is really cool. So you kind of remember what was happening in January. The game was really, really, really starting to grow. And so again, I think print run numbers, I don't think you guys are right. Those of you who are saying 60, 100, 90,000, I do not think that is going to be accurate. I think the print run numbers are going to be, especially now that we've seen print runs of WTR and Crew and all that stuff, I do not anticipate print run numbers to be high because I love that they told us when they began manufacturing. And so, they are managing around this bad case scenario of things, right? And so they kind of say that the containers were booked for collection in February and are still sitting in the port waiting for the ship to arrive. Like, that's no good. And with the third wave of COVID now hitting Europe, or manufacturing partners have informed us over the weekend that they're now starting to experience significant delays with the production. And I'm guessing that the delays in the production are from Monarch Unlimited, because what I've heard through the grapevine is that Monarch First Edition has been printed. It's just been waiting to get over here and get into the distributor's hands. And so I think what the idea is that the Monarch Unlimited is being delayed. And so then they're going to spread out the Unlimited release too later, is what they say. And so this is what I love. This is why they're taking the decision today that they're going to be air freighting the remaining Monarch product to North America and APAC. Every pallet of Monarch First Edition, Monarch Unlimited, and Monarch Blitz that's not already on a vessel is being freighted into the markets around the world, with the cost being borne entirely by Legend Story Studios. And so here's the thing. This is what I want to highlight. I don't want to, stuff happens. If you are a business, if you are a business owner, if you are a human, let's screw the business. I'm a human, right? I'm trying to buy and sell a house and all this stuff. There's been so many things that go wrong in the last 3 weeks of buying this house and selling my old house. And I can either sit and sulk and say, all right, we're not going to sell, or I can try to fix the problem. And that is exactly what Legend Story Studios is doing. They're not just being well, screw it. Product's going to be a month late. I guess, COVID sucks and there's a bunch of issues, and let's just put everything on online. Let's just go, magic, we're just going to go, everything's going to go online. We're going to do a new, let's code some crappy game and let's just do no, they're saying, hey, we're going to put all of our eggs in the basket that we believe in and execute in a way. We're not going to worry about the cost. We're not going to, they believe in the game so much that they're willing to front the cost in order to get the game in your hands because they believe in it so much. And that is an amazing, we are incredibly blessed. What I want you to do after this video, right now, I don't care if you watch the rest of the video, I do. I care. But right now, after this video, or in the middle of this video, if you're watching, go to the Facebook page. Go to Flesh and Blood. Search Flesh and Blood. Not the fan page, not that. Go to the actual Facebook page or go wherever and leave a comment on them and just say, hey, we appreciate you. Because what Legend Story Studios, what the creators of Flesh and Blood are doing are saying that they value you enough to lose money. They value you, the player, you, the collector, heck, you, the whale, you, the investor. They value you more than they value money. That is a rare, rare, rare thing in this world. And they deserve to be thanked. They deserve to be celebrated. They deserve to be acknowledged for that. So I want to personally say thank you, LSS, for doing the things that you need to do in order to help us as the community grow. And this, to me, instills so much confidence in the game of Flesh and Blood. Like I said, I know that the game's amazing. I know that James White is smart. I know that they have a lot of money. I know that there's money going into their, they're selling boxes like crazy, right? But what now we really know, and we knew this already based on some other things, but this is just another instance where we know that Legend Story Studios is smart, that they are willing to reinvest in themselves, and that this is not just a cash grab. And that's what worries me about Magic the Gathering and some of these other products that are out there is, I'm not sure that they would have done the same thing, because I don't know that they value you, the player, the collector, the investor, more than they value money. So that's just what I wanted to say. I think Legend Story Studios deserves a huge pat on the back. And so this is the release schedule as follows. Preview season is going to start April 12th, so keep a lookout in the community. Make sure you're following all the content creators on YouTube and on Facebook groups. Make sure you're looking at all the places that have like channels, and I don't know if stores are getting pre-orders or what, but make sure you're really looking for all those people, because preview season is going to start, and it's going to be a ton of fun to watch and to chat about those things. And then pre-release weekend is now what was release weekend. So pre-release weekend is April 30th to May 2nd. And then Monarch First Edition releases on May 7th. And then it'll be now June by the time Unlimited will be released. June 4th in Europe and North America, and June 11th in the APAC. And so, you know what, like, this is what it is. Now, you know, for me in my life, it was like, all right, I got to shuffle some stuff around. I had actually like planned on my mom coming to town to like watch our kids so that I could do the big stream. I mean, it's like, you gotta, so like, who cares? Like, we gotta shuffle some things around in our life. Maybe you gotta move your pre-release, right? If you're a store, like maybe you gotta move some stuff. Like, we're gonna have to shuffle some stuff around, right? But let's not forget that it could have been incredibly worse. I mean, if this is the reaction, if a week delayed is what happens when they take all the money and air freight everything to us, which air freight shipping is crazy expensive, then I'm thinking like this was going to be like April, this is going to be like end of April or early May by the time we got the product. And I can tell you what, I do not have the content prepared for that. You know what I mean? Like, so for me personally, but then also like, I know the market is just waiting for Monarch. It's crazy. So anyway, I think it's awesome. I think they did a really good job, and I'm really proud to say that that I support a game, that I'm playing a game, that I'm collecting a game, that I'm like my big investment is this channel, like that I'm investing my time and my energy into a game or into a company that really values you, the viewer, that really values me as a content creator, and that really values those of you who are playing and collecting and you know, putting your time into the game as well. So I can't wait. Let's go. Hey, don't forget, leave a comment. First pack of Monarch First Edition is going to whoever, because you know what, you guys mean so much to me. I don't know if I've said this to you enough, but like, I'm just extremely humbled and extremely thankful to just be in this weird position. Like 1,500 people, I consider you friends. You know what I mean? Like I just, it's just really cool. So, hey, remember to be kind to the people around you, and go be kind to LSS. Go be kind to their Facebook, and say thank you.